Ciao, everybody. So today I wanted to talk about beliefs. So years ago, this lovely woman came to me and said, Connie, all men are a-holes. I was like, wow, that's quite a belief. She said, oh, girl, trust me. I do positive affirmations. I say positive things all day long. Men, they're just a-holes. So I was like, okay. So we left it at that because I could tell that's as far as she wanted to go. One of the things that I love to do with my clients when they first come to me is I want to question their beliefs and I want them to question their beliefs. And this is one of my favorite things to do because the truth is our subconscious beliefs and even the conscious beliefs are the ones that are running the show, right? So if we believe that you can only get ahead if you work super, super, super hard, sweat and tears, or if you believe all men are a-holes or all men cheat, or all rich people are super mean and greedy and selfish, guess what's going to happen? We are going to attract those situations. You see, our mind always wants to be right. And so it's always looking for information to prove that we're right. And so if we believe that men are all a-holes, guess what we're going to attract? Men who are a-holes. That's the vibration we're sending out. That is the belief that we have. And the universe serves us whatever it is that we believe. That's where our vibration is. Men are a-holes. And we want to be right, so we're going to notice all the a-holes. Same thing for all rich people are selfish and greedy. Same exact thing. Guess who's going to be our boss? That the most selfish and the most greedy rich person, they're going to be our boss. And we're going to prove, see, all rich people are like that. So this is why it's so important to be very aware of what it is that we believe. I remember telling my mentor, Alan Cohen, this, and specifically around working hard, that you have to work hard to achieve anything that you want in life. And he said, what if we had the belief that things came easily, that the career of your life could come easily? What if we didn't have the belief that you have to work extra hard for everything? What if we just said, everything comes with ease? And that shifted everything, right? I was like, wow, that's amazing. That is true. Where did this belief come from? And I hear it today. And I have nothing against hard work. I'm a very, very hardworking person. But I also noticed that it is a belief. I've had this belief since I was a child that you have to work super, super hard. And I love what I do. But these are all beliefs that are running the show. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about is I pride myself. This is one thing that I actually love. I have friends who are super conservative Christians, liberals, people who love Trump, people who despise Trump, people who are everything under the sun that you can imagine, and family and friends. And one of the things that I definitely don't do is have this attitude of, I'm right and you're wrong. And if you don't believe what I believe, you're a bad person. And I don't want to talk to you and I don't want you to be my friend. Now, I will say this took training because this was definitely not who I used to be. I was very black and white. Everything was either right or wrong, period. There was no gray. It was you're either right or you're wrong. And of course, I was always right, right? And so this took years of me realizing, we've all come to believe these beliefs for different reasons. Childhood, our parents, our peers, our friends, books, mentors, circumstances, etc., etc., etc. So we've come to believe whatever it is that we believe. And so I don't like this whole I am right and you are wrong. And everybody has to be like me. All my friends and family have to be exactly like me. They have to think exactly like me, or they're bad people. And it's funny because I've been reading this amazing book, which I want to do a whole series on this amazing book. It's called Build the Life We Want by Arthur Brooks and Oprah Winfrey. And he talks about this. And the whole book is about how to live a happier life and the science behind it. And one of them was exactly this, that in order to lead a happier life, it's absolutely, accepting people for their beliefs and not having this feeling of superiority and I'm better than you are because, whatever I believe just happens to be right. What a coincidence. Whatever I believe happens to be right. And I have to question my own beliefs. And I have questioned my own beliefs for years. And there are things that I used to say, oh, absolutely, that is the truth, 100%. And that now necessarily, I don't believe that anymore. So I'm constantly questioning my beliefs. And I'm constantly seeing, where did this come from? Where did this belief even come from? Is it true? What if the opposite was true? What if men weren't a-holes? What if men are really nice and gentle and loving and loyal? I had a client recently come to me and she actually said, I would love to find love and to find my soulmate and to get married, but there are no men out there who love to travel, who would, honor my independence. They would just cut my wings. They just want a woman who's codependent, and they wouldn't want somebody who has a strong, independent woman who has a career. So I said to her, really? So you're telling me the millions of people that live on this island alone, there's not one man that fits that description? Not one? Or is it your beliefs? And are you proving yourself right, thus finding all the men who fit that description, who fit your belief, right? So what are beliefs that you have? Do you believe that you can't be a mom and have an extraordinary career that you love? Do you believe that it does take super hard work to get ahead, that you can't live your life's purpose and make handsome money? That men are cheaters? What is your belief? And you would see it by the circumstances of your life, right? If you keep finding the same type of man, then it's a good question, or say type of woman, then it is a good question. What are my beliefs here? What is it that I believe? What do I keep attracting into my life, right? Or work, health, money, relationships, whatever it is. If there's this common theme, which I'm sure there is, and you don't like this common theme, because obviously if you like it, then let's keep that belief. But if it's something that isn't quite going the way you want, what is the belief behind it? Where did you get it from? And how can you change it? How can you prove it to be wrong? Like my client who came to me and said, there are no men. And until I repeated it back to her what she said, she didn't realize how silly that sounded. She's like, yeah, I guess there's got to be one guy. I'm like, honey, there's tons of men who would love to travel, who love strong, independent women, who love women who have their own careers and are strong and do things on their own, and they probably want their own time, and so they're more than happy to give you your own time in your own space. So it's just a belief, and you get to prove yourself wrong. You get to say, nope, not anymore. I don't believe that anymore. I believe the opposite. So homework for you is to ask yourself, what are my beliefs? What is it that I am constantly manifesting in my life? Because it's a belief that I've had since I was a kid or as a young adult or as an adolescent, whatever it is. Where did it come from? Is it true? And how can I, change that into a positive affirmation for something that actually works in my life? Things come easy to me. Money comes easily to me. I live my life's purpose and I get paid handsomely. Whatever it is that is the reality of what you actually want to be living, start affirming that. Because the truth is somebody else is living that reality, right? Because that's their belief. So, of course, there are plenty of women here on this island who believe in men who love to travel, love to explore, and love strong, independent women. And the women that are with them are women who have that belief. And so just question your beliefs. And if you like it, stick with it. But if you want a different reality, question it and change your reality, change your belief. Use a positive affirmation every night. And then ask the universe for you to see signs of the opposite, right? Show me signs. Show me signs that men are amazing, loyal, sweet, loving, independent, caring, whatever it is. Show me signs. Show me signs of wealthy people being wonderful and sweet and generous and spiritual. Show me whatever it is. And the universe is going to say, ask and you shall receive. I hope this helps. This has helped my clients tremendously create and change their own lives. And so I hope it helps you. Until the next one, ciao, amore miei.